Hello and welcome to Senior Day here at Saints Field. We have a fantastic matchup here with two extremely hot teams, both at the top of the conference, in the number 12 Lander Bearcats and the Flagler College Saints. Lander is 9-2-4 and on a 5-game win streak coming off of a 4-1 win at North Georgia. The Saints are 8-3-3 on a 3-match win streak and are coming off of a 2-0 win at Georgia Southwestern. Senior Day here. We missed the festivities. We honored all of the seniors graduating here at the end of the season. This could potentially be their final home game this potentially could be the final home game if the Saints cannot pull through with a victory here. However, they have assured themselves a spot in the Peach Belt Conference tournament as either the 2 seed or the 3 seed. The 2 seed would indicate that they will host at least one of the games in the Peach Belt Conference tournament. Here are the starters for both sides. For the visiting Saints, up front you have number 10, Liam Fish, number 9, Paul Hansen. Midfielders will be number 25, Dan McGuire, number 7, Mark Berkland, number 19, Jonas Schmidt. Back on the defense will be number 4, Jed Bowman, number 21, Axel Nolgren, number 6, Miles Shanley, number 3, George Windsor, and number 22, Camille Vera. In net for the Saints, Tirso Tuerba, they are coached by head coach Thomas Coombs. And for the visiting Bearcats, up front, Max Bolton, Marco Gee, number 10, Max McNully, number 20, Samuel Marta, number 14, Carson Dinger, number 31, Kevin Pierre, and along the back on defense, number 29, Charlie Curtis, number 3, Joel Lindley, number 5, Allison Danjon, and number 6, Jed Smith. In net will be Lorenzo Ferrari for the Bearcats. Their head coach is Lee Squires. He is assisted by Evan Rogers, and James Smith. Saints play it back to Tirso. Should be a fantastic matchup. Both of these teams really hitting their stride and are tops of the conference. As Jed Bowman gets an early opportunity for the Saints. Paul Hansen will shoot, and it'll be saved. You can feel the intensity in the air here as Camille Vera collects that for the Saints, and that is blasted into the stands. Both teams playing at a lightning pace to start thus far. Be a throw-in here for the Saints. Fish is looking long for Jed Bowman. And it'll be a corner kick for the Saints. George Windsor taking the corner here for the Saints. Windsor to the back post, and that will be a goal kick for the Bearcats. Second half of the doubleheader here today. The women took care of business against who did we play before this? Young Harris. Okay. Against Young Harris. A bit of a brain fart there. Couldn't quite remember, even though I just called that whole game, as Miles Shanley will play that ahead, looking for Liam Fish. He has him in the corner back there. He played out. Would be a throw in here for the Saints. Women took care of business. Andrea Fernandez with 4 goals really put on an absolute clinic out there as the Saints won 6-0. Bryn Wexler and Jess Leach both with goals as well. Throw in there, played into the box, will be cleared. Camille Vera, the last man back. Reinforcements come for the Saints as Axel Nolgren will take control there. hectic start to this one in the first 4 minutes of action. Long ball looking for Liam Fish. Hansen will actually be the first man there. Contact, no call, as the Saints will have a throw in here. Extremely windy day here at Saints Field. Another throw in here for the Saints. Berkland. Camilo Vera now. Sent ahead. George Winsner with space. Long ball looking for Liam Fish, and that's a beauty of a pass as Fish will take control right at the end line, keeps it in, will turn, shoot, and has it deflected. Jed Bowman with possession now. Played over to Jonas Schmidt, one of the Saints honored at Senior Day. He'll cross it in, and that'll be collected by Ferrari. Lorenzo Ferrari might have the best name in the Peach Belt Conference. An absolutely fantastic name there. I have to imagine the kid's going to go on to do great things with a name like that. As he boots that one to about midfield. Bowman with possession. Looks to pass it ahead. Saints get it ahead to Hansen. Hansen beats a defender. Back to Axel Nolgren. Nolgren has some space. Will volley this one in, looking for Fish. Deflected. Be McGuire in the mid. And that'll be turned over by the Saints. Counterattack brewing. Pass ahead, looking for Bolton. Shanley defending. Winsner comes over. Driving up, slide tackle, keeps it in. Ahead to Liam Fish. Fish plays it ahead, some hand fighting, and that will be possession now for the Bearcats. Both these teams coming out like they know the stakes on the line for this game. A win here potentially gets the Saints a split of the conference championship, as Tirso Tuerbo will boot that one out of the danger zone. So due to a weather delay, Lander still has 25 minutes remaining in a match against Clayton State. Clayton State actually leads that 3-2, head coached by Pete Peterson. And if Clayton State can hold on to that and the Saints can win this match, so essentially a Saints win here and then a Lander loss, the Saints will have a share of the Peach Belt Conference regular season title. A win here assures the Saints will have a home game to lead off the Peach Belt Conference tournament, as Tirso Tuerba gets ready to send this goal kick deep. Fish tries to play it into Vera. Fish now. And Ferrari will take control. Schmidt with possession. Looks to play it ahead, Camilo Vera. Be a throw in here for Joe Lindley. Berkland. Bearcats now play it back to Alistair Danjan. Ferrari boots this one along and will be cleared by Miles Shanley. Bowman is tripped, foul called. The Saints possession. Shanley looks at the far side wing. Max McNulty. Foul call on Jed Bowman. Referee's going to have a talk with him here. Bit of out of control on that attempt at a tackle there. No card awarded. Possession here for the Bearcats. That'll be Lindley. Kevin Pierre now. Plays that one back. That'll be Curtis. Curtis looking ahead to Max Bolton. Matched up with Shanley. Jonas Schmidt. Berkland. Back to Winsner. Paul Hansen one-on-one here. Plays it in. Now Pierre who cuts off the pass. Berkland as Bolton wanted a foul called there. Saints play it back. Tirso Tuerba. Slow it down a little. Windsor. Now over to Shanley. Shanley will look long for Liam Fish, who will be waved offsides. Shanley, McGuire, Bolton and Shanley, some hand fighting there, and will be a free kick as Shanley is whistled there. Carson Dinger will be the man to take the free kick here for the Bearcats. Dinger, low ball played in, deflected. Schmidt will send this one. Jed Bowman with a good first touch will have it on the far side wing. It's one-on-one with Pierre. Tries a through pass there. Liam Fish will take possession. Throw in here for the Saints. Axel Nolgren. Into McGuire. Going to head for Fish. Nolgren. McNulty ahead to Bolton. Bolton will take a shot and miss high. Axel Nolgren getting awarded a card for jarring with the official. Some words of encouragement there from fellow defender Miles Shanley to Axel Nolgren. Nolgren jawing a little bit with the official warranting the yellow card as we have 31 minutes remaining here in the first half. Action-packed thus far, no scoring yet, but both these teams playing their heart out. McNulty. Winsa. Looking long to Liam Fish. Great ball. Good first touch there from Fish. As he works his way to the wing, it'll be a throw-in for the Bearcats. Schmidt. Now to Nolgren. Let's play it back to Tirso Twerba. Lorenzo Ferrari now. Only 14 saves on the year for Ferrari, as compared to Tirso Twerba's 41. Liam Fish. Into Bolton. Bolton defended by Winsa. Schmidt looks for the through pass to Fish. Fish cut off his run there. Ferrari encouraging his team to go deep. He'll play that one into Jed Smith. Actually, that's Joe Lindley, my mistake. Dinger. Looking back to Pierre. Across to Curtis. Gouilly. Curtis. Corner kick coming. Dinger will take the corner kick here. Cleared off the head of Bowman. Pierre with possession, hounded by Saints defenders. Played it in Carson Dinger. Back to Curtis now. Curtis going to play that one in. And it'll be an offsides. Whoever will just play this into Winsa. Winsa's acted like quarterback on that back line of defense, really helping the Saints get set offensively and dealing out very good long passes. As that is sent over the sideline by Twerba. Hansen with a good touch. However, Lindley will play that back to Ferrari. Head looking for Bolton. Foul called. As McNully, my mistake, gets the call. The Saints possession here. Opportunity to work a set piece here for the Saints. Still all knotted up at 0 apiece. Both teams with a shot and a save. Windsor set here. There's the ball into the back post. Punched out by Ferrari. Schmidt. Fish. Looking for Bolton. Dinger. McNully now. Actually, that's Guyi. Windsor looking ahead now. Great catch on the sideline there from assistant coach Michael Lamb. Axel Nolgren will throw it in here for the Saints. Vera in the midfield. Looks for the through pass. And that'll be cleared out. It'll be a throw in for the Saints. Jed Bowman will throw it in. Bowman looking to cross it over the head of Vera. McGuire now will play it back to Winsa. Now back to Shanley. Shanley will drive up. Play it to Camilo Vera. McGuire will take a shot and miss high. Flagler scoring nearly 2 goals a match, allowing only 1 to opponents. Essentially the same story for the visiting Bearcats. 2.2 goals per match, allowing 1.2. Ferrari, however, only allowing less than half a goal per match. Still play it to the back line now. Head to Lindley. Pierre and Windsor on the wing. Windsor will clear that. Head to Liam Fish. Fish with some fancy footwork there, keeping it alive, and it'll be a foul called on Fish. Possession now awarded to the Bearcats. Throw-in coming now for the Bearcats. Bearcats played in. Crossed. blocked by Jed Bowman. Huge stop there for the Saints defenseman. Gee. Saints clear it. Try to push on a counterattack. A lot of pressure. Dinger. McNulty now. Back to Dinger. Dinger defended by Berkland. Berkland with the steal. And a foul called on Dinger. Tirso Tuerba now. Hansen, defended by Pierre. Now to Bowman. Bowman drives back to the midfield. Looks to the wing to Camilo Vera, who's one-on-one with McNulty. Or Lindley, my mistake. Jonas Schmidt. The volley one in, looking for Fish. Mark Berkland now. Little chip looking for Hansen. Defended, popped up. Some hard contact there. And it will be a corner kick for the Saints. .20 remain here in the first half. Jed Bowman making his way over to the corner. Bowman, the native of Bilrickie, England, a 3-year member of the team, as he sends this one low in. Jonas Schmidt the first one too. We'll play it back to Bowman. Shanley. Foul called. McGuire getting to talk to here. Bearcat sideline pleading for a yellow card there, as they said the contact prevented the counterattack. Be a throw-in now for the Bearcats. Jed Smith set here to throw it in. Sends this one into the box. Sent back in. Bowman now will have space to run with it. He has some burners on him too. Looks for the through pass, looking for Hansen, cut off. Saints get set on the set piece. George Winsa set. Sending the free kick. Fish is unmarked. Ferrari will high point that one, as he took some hard contact from Mark Berkland. Ferrari's down. Some hard contact there to the midsection. Clock will be stopped. Alright, appears to be okay. Pick it up and roll it over to Joe Lindley. Now ahead to McNulty. You throw in now for the Bearcats. Into Dinger. Be a throw in now for the Saints on the pass out of play. Jonas Schmidt will come out. Max Lamberts will come in. Ferrari now. Curtis with possession. Bowman pressing. Foul called there on Marco Gueli. Shane will play that one in for Windsor. Shanley looking long. Liam Fish with the touch. No one's home. It's cleared out. It'll be a throw-in for the Saints. Nolgren into Lamberts, back to Nolgren. Hansen, Berkland, Bowman, back to Berkland, to the wing, looking for Nolgren. A bit too much pace on the pass there. This will be a goal kick. Head coach Thomas Coombs encouraging his star midfielder to take a shot there. Ferrari now. Berkland the first one. Right back to Ferrari. Danjon. Merna. Ooh, hard contact there. Bowman, little chip back to Hansen. Hansen defended by two. Lamberts. Fish. Fish working. Has it stolen by McNulty. McNulty boots that one long. Windsor along the sideline. The first touch there from Jed Bowman. As there will be a foul. As Alistair Danjon got a little handsy there with Paul Hansen. Free kick here for the Saints. George Windsor will have a crack at it. Windsor. Cleared out. Fish the first to it. offsides called. Jed Smith now. Now Lindley. Corner kick set now for the Bearcats. It'll be Carson Dingers. We're going to have a substitution here. Rob Diamond, the junior from New Zealand, will come on for Samuel Marta. Dinger set. Play this one in. Header caught by Twerba. Hansen can't quite make the first touch. Danjon looking long here for Gwaley. Shanley plays it up the sideline. Dinger now. Dinger will turn. Plays it back to Curtis. Gwaley now. Dinger. Bolton. Gwaley. Poor shot in as Tirso Twerbo will control it now for the Saints. Ten minutes remain here in the first half of action. Curtis driving up now. Hansen from behind. Be a free kick. Curtis will play it in fast. The Dinger. Dinger defended by Jed Bowman. Nolgren will come over and play that one out. Be a throw-in now for the Bearcats. Substitution coming here as Jared Fuentes will come in for Jed Bowman. Marco Gwaley will exit for Jonah Miller. Miller, the senior from Charleston, South Carolina. Jared Fuentes honored as part of the graduating senior class prior to the match. Thrown into the box. Hansen to Lamberts. Lamberts can't quite make the first touch. Fish down to McGuire. McGuire turns and he has some space. Pierre coming over. Dinger now. McNulty will play it back to Joe Lindley, Pierre, and it will be a throw in here for the Saints. Axel Nolgren, the first to it, plays it back to Tirso. Into George Winster. Nolgren now on the wing, has Fuentes, but chooses to cross this one. Fish. Nolgren. To Fuentes on the wing. Defended by Curtis, to be a throw in here for the Saints. Sam Reynolds will come on for the Saints, along with Jesse Van Krimpen. Thrown into the box, and a foul called on Miles Shanley. Ferrari. And Krimpen. Curtis now. Nolgren. Berglund. Winsa. Through pass, dangerous pass. Gets through to Camilo Vera. Reynolds. Looking for Lamberts. Berglund now. Looking for Fuentes. Fuentes cross it, blocked. And it'll be a corner kick here for the Saints. Four minutes, 30 seconds remain. Mark Berglund will head over to the corner for the Saints. Berglund 2 assists on the year. Winsa. And it'll be a goal kick now for the Bearcats. Played ahead here to Max Bolton, defended by Miles Shanley. Long pass looking for Sam Reynolds is cleared. Pierre now will play it back. Reynolds. And it'll be a throw-in for the Bearcats. 3 minutes left in the first half. Still tied up at 0. Bearcats with 3 shots on goal, 3 saves for Tirso Tuerba. Saints with a shot on goal and a save for Lorenzo Ferrari. Head to Max Bolton, defended by Miles Shanley. Shanley will play it back. Carson Dinger. Very physical game here. thus far. Windsor keeps it in. Fancy footwork along the sideline. Back to Windsor. A little chip ahead pass looking for Liam Fish. Then Crimpin was looking for Fuentes. Dinger. Offsides will be flagged on Max Bolton. Into Windsor. 1:40 left. Windsor looking long to the wing. Just a bit too much on it. Saints Field is packed here as the Frank Upchurch Jr. section is filled to the brim with Saints faithful. Minute left on the clock here. Wynn catches that one. Bolton. Berkland plays that right to Pierre. Looking ahead here as Windsor clears it. Diamond. The Saints ball. 30 seconds left. Nolgren. Long pass looking for Fish. Ten seconds remain. As that's just blasted out of play. And that will do it for the first half. As we go to half, tied up 0-0. This is student broadcaster Jordan Fauci on the call. Back in about 15 minutes with the second half of action here. they're going to take about 35, 45 minutes to get off the field. I'm making sure that we have to stay here and make sure. Well, you guys can do that because I don't get paid. So as soon as this ends, I'm leaving. But you guys can have fun with that. Yeah. Hello and welcome back. We got the second half of action here. It's still tied up at 0 apiece. Huge game for both sides. With a win here, Flagler can secure second place in the Peach Belt Conference and assure a home game on Friday the 28th, which would be the first round of the Peach Belt Conference tournament. Bearcats push this into far side wing now. Dinger tries to cross. So Tuervo will come up. Lander still has 25 minutes remaining in a match against Clayton State, which, if they were to lose today against Flagler, would have a whole lot of meaning. They're currently losing 3-2 against Pete Peterson's Clayton State squad, as the Saints will have a throw-in on the far side, or near side wing, right into Jonas Schmidt. It'll be a goal kick now. Actually, a throw-in now for the Bearcats. Be a throw-in now for the Bearcats again. Joe Lindley. Rob Diamond plays that one. Now it'll be a throw-in for the Saints. George Winsa looking for Max Lamberts. Back to Windsor. Going to boot up. Lamberts into Hansen. Now to Schmidt. Not fast enough to get that far side wing, Jed Bowman. Shanley with the good pass to Bowman, who can't control, to be a throw-in. Bowman misreading the wind and the spin there. Not able to get the appropriate touch needed to control that pass. It'll be a throw-in now for the Bearcats. Bowman, Schmidt, Fish, Hansen. Through pass, looking for Fish, just a bit too much. Ferrari. Schmidt. Back heel from Hansen to Bowman. Berkler with the great first touch. Lamberts played over to Emil Vera on the wing. Defended by Diamond. Back to George Windsor. To Schmidt. Schmidt brings it to the wing. To Lamberts. Lamberts will cross this one. Looking for Fish. Back heel. Nearly a goal. Fantastic save there from Lorenzo Ferrari. Would have been one of the best goals of the season, as Liam Fish nearly backheeled that one into the net. Foul called on Jonas Schmidt. Schmidt saying that there was a dive there on Carson. Actually, that'll be Miller. Jonah Miller, the senior forward from Charleston, South Carolina. Carson Dinger set to take the free kick here. Will chip this one ahead. Played out by Shanley. Be Joe Lindley. Play it back in. Header caught by Tirso Tuerba. Tuerba to Shanley now. Shanley's going to look long here to Fish. Ball's caught up in the wind. Throw in here for the Saints. Throw in now for the Bearcats. Throwing now for the Saints. Ball's kind of caught up in the midfield here. Schmidt. Back to the goalkeeping of Lorenzo Ferrari for Lander. 720 minutes of action this year. Only has allowed 3 goals. 14 saves, so he's not seeing a lot of shots. However, about 6'7" in net. Intimidating figure there. Difficult to really get one by him, as the stats show. And as he's really carried this Lander team in the time that he's played. Windsor. Be Joe Lindley now. Pierre. Schmidt. Dinger. Pierre. Looking for Bolton. Bolton one-on-one with Shanley. Has it stolen by Windsor. Windsor blown by man after man here. It's going to look long for Paul Hansen. Hansen's going to press here on Lindley. Head now to Miller. Axel Nolgren now, as Jonas Schmidt caught that clear right off the wrist. He's in a bit of pain. Berglund. Shanley's going to look long here. Fish will shoot and miss. Lorenzo Ferrari here with the goal kick. 36 minutes remain here in the second half of action. Throw in now for the Saints. Berkland trying to work his way through, has it stolen. Marta, now on to Dinger. Be a throw in now for the Saints after a beautiful slide from Liam Fish. Another throw in. Pierre. Back to Pierre. Pierre has some space, defended by Windsor. Through pass, Tirso Tuerba comes out and controls the ball. Windsor. Or Shanley, my mistake. Head to Jonas Schmidt. Now on to Camilo Vera. Back to Jonas Schmidt. Schmidt on the wing. Works his way into the box, has it stolen. Lindley tries to clear. Plays it up to Jonah Miller. Lamberts hits the ground. And it'll be a free kick coming for the Saints. George Windsor will get set. Windsor, 5 assists, leads the Saints thus far this season. Be a brilliant time for another one as he sends this one in. Collision as Shanley was the intended target. Nolgren will play that back to Tirso Tuerba. Vera tries to leave it off to Jed Bowman, intercepted. Charlie Curtis, defended by Liam Fish. Fish playing the entire pitch there. Getting back on defense for the Saints all the way from his forward spot there. 32 minutes remain. Throw in for Jed Smith here and the Bearcats. Schmidt will clear it. Saints trying to push on the counterattack. Liam Fish with a beautiful touch. Has Paul Hansen. He's going to try and cross it to him. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen stops. Plays it over to Liam Fish. Fish makes a move. Fish hounded in the box now. Works it out. Retreating. George Windsor now. Tried the give and go there, Berkland and Windsor did. Miles Shanley will cut that off and force a throw in. Head looking for Dinger. Dinger can't get the touch on it. Saints trying to work it out. Jonas Schmidt. Bit too much pace on that pass. Lorenzo Ferrari. Ferrari looking long here. Over the head of Miles Shanley. Miller will play it back to Lindley. Lindley defended by Lamberts. Lindley now crosses it in. Windsor clears it out, and it'll be a throw-in now for the Bearcats. Tossed into the box, and it will be a corner kick for the Bearcats. Kevin Pierre appears to be a little bit shaken up. Carson Dinger set to take the corner. Just under 30 minutes remain. Dinger. The back post. Windsor clears it. Now ahead to Hansen. To Lamberts. Slide tackle played out. It'll be a throw-in now for the Saints. Substitution coming. Dan McGuire will come in. Max Lamberts will come off. Throwing now for the Saints. Pierre. Crosses. Dinger. Play it back. Shot taken. Misses high. There's Samuel Marta with the shot. Fuentes will come off. Jed Bowman will enter. Or other way around. Jed Bowman will come off. Jared Fuentes will enter. Fuentes, 13 career goals, 13 career points, 4 goals, 5 assists. Fuentes with the goal and an assist on the year. Berkland. Hansen. Fish. Back to Hansen. Hansen tries to cross it. Handball. No call. This will be a corner kick now. George Windsor will head down. Windsor. Cleared out. Schmidt back to Windsor. Windsor will reset, play it back in. Cleared again. Schmidt will play it to the far side for Liam Fish. Shanley, back heel. Shanley tripped in the box. Sent back in Hansen. Camille Vera now. Play it back in. No one's home. It'll be a throw in now for the Saints. Max McNulty will come on. Marco Gueli will also enter. Injury here as looks like Jed Smith is down. Take a brief moment here while they work on the Bearcats defender. Julian Sagnol will come on. Sagnol, the Frenchman by birth. As Charlie Curtis come down with possession. So Tuerbo will come up. Windsor looking long for Hansen. Schmidt to Hansen. Fuentes. Lindley. Dinger. Crosses. McGuire. Dinger. Takes a shot that hits Shanley right in the private area. Fish. Vera. Windsor will drive up. Head looking for Fish. There'll be a throw-in for the Saints. Max Lamberts will come back on for the Saints at the next dead ball. Fish is going to look long into the box here. Cleared out. Camilo Vera the first to it for the Saints. Chip it back in. Fish. Throw in now for the Saints. Max Lamberts will come on. Jonas Schmidt will exit. Berkland. Be a throw in now. Joe Lindley. That one nearly hit us up in the press box, as it'll be a throw-in for the Saints. George Windsor will send it in. Windsor. Some fancy footwork there, beats two. Is tripped up. Pile of bodies. Dinger trying to clear it. And it'll be a throw-in for the Bearcats. Played into Marta. Gwaley. Back to Marta. McGuire tries to keep it in. It'll be a throw-in now for the Bearcats. Just under 20 minutes remain here in the second half of action. Marta, defended by Fuentes. Curtis will try to play it in for McNulty. Obvious miscommunication there. Goal kick for the Saints. Tirso Tuerba. Give and go as just a little bit off from McNulty. Volleying around the midfield now. Hansen. Zavera. Try to get it back to Hansen. Head looking for McNulty. Tuerba comes out, makes a save. Huge save there as Marco Gwaley nearly broke the tie. Be a corner kick now for Dinger. Back post. Tuerba high points that. Tuerba. Windsor driving. Windsor looking for Berkland. Berkland. To Windsor. Shanley looking long to Liam Fish. Hansen. Fish. Berkland now. To Fuentes. Bit too much pace on the pass from Berkland as Jed Bowman will come back on for the Saints. Kota Okita also set to come in for the Saints. Back heel to Pierre, as it will be a corner kick for the Bearcats. This will be their 5th corner kick of the match. As the Saints will have some substitutions. Dinger. Foul called as there was some contact between Danjin, I believe. Actually, yeah, Danjin and Tirso Tuerba. Actually, I think it was Rob Diamond. As Camilo Vera will come off, Jed Bowman will come on. Kota Okita will enter the match for the first time as Jared Fuentes exits. Here, so Tuerba pushing all the Saints up as he'll look long here. Curtis clears it. Marta will be a throw-in out for the Saints. Berkland. Back heel to Fish. Fish tried for the bicycle as he's down. Liam Fish down, needs the trainers to come out as he took a hard fall as he attempted the bicycle. Fish will have to come off. "13 minutes remain. Berkland. Jed Bowman down, messing with his cleat as Cross It'll be a corner kick now for the Bearcats, as Lambert's defended the cross from McNulty. Dinger. Header saved by Tirso Tuerba. Saints complaining about the timing of the booking, as felt as though they could have held off and allowed the Saints to push on the counterattack. McNulty looking for Gwaley. Tuerba will clear. Lamberts to Birkland. Birkland looking for Fish. Birkland defended by Lindley. Gets it to the right foot. Looks for a cutting Jed Bowman. Bowman shoots and has it saved. Jed Bowman is livid, as that clearly went out off of Lorenzo Ferrari. I am shocked at the call. However, that is the call that was made, and a yellow card is awarded to Jed Bowman. I believe that the referees missed that one. However, they are human too, and they make mistakes, and we appreciate the referees in the Peach Belt Conference, as Lorenzo Ferrari will take the goal kick now. Birkland. Bowman. Fish now is tripped. Tuerba. Shanley back to Tuerba. Windsor. Great move there for Windsor as he drives. Sideline now, plays it in, looking for Fish. Gwaley. Looking for Dinger. Shanley cramps up. Dinger has it stolen. Man down as the clock will stop. I believe that's McNulty that's down with some contact to the back of the head. Take a brief moment here as they work on McNulty. McNulty will come off. Max Bolton will come on. It'll be Saints possession with 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Jesse Van Krimpen will come on. Dan McGuire will exit. Windsor. Windsor keeps it in to Akita. Van Krimpen loses it. Booted along as Tuerba will make the catch. 10 minutes remain. Windsor with possession now for the Saints. Windsor to Berkland. Popped up. Throw in now for the Saints. Van Krimpen will leave it off for Windsor. Nolgren. Looking along to Bowman. Bowman with a good touch. On to Van Krimpen, who's hit. Fish shoots and scores! Saints take the lead with just under a minute left. Some fantastic ball movement as Liam Fish nets the goal to go ahead 1. The Saints are fired up, celebrating by the fan section here. Liam Fish with a beautiful goal. That's Fish's 3rd goal of the season. I believe the assist came from Jesse Van Krimpen. Koto Akita will exit. Camilo Vera will come back on. Defensive move for the Saints. McNulty will come back on. Samuel Merda will exit. And Coach Thomas Coombs trying to get the fan section a bit more into the game. As it will be a goal kick now for the Saints. Tirso Tuerba set. Saints lead 1-0 after the fantastic goal from Liam Fish. Windsor will clear this, looking for Hansen. Fish runs over a man. It'll be a free kick. Miles Shanley will get a yellow card. Alistair Danjon will take the attempt here from just over midfield. Bodies hit the floor as it'll be a goal kick now for the Saints. Seven minutes 15 remain. Tuerba looking long. A lot of wind coming from that direction, holding up the kick. It'll be a throw-in for the Saints. Fish. Windsor. Van Krimpen. This will be a throw-in for the Saints. Fish. Lamberts. Cut off. Plays it ahead to McNulty. Hansen has it stolen. This is Danjon now. To Curtis on the wing. Bowman defending. Shanley will clear. It'll be a throw-in now for the Bearcats. Hansen is pushed over. Miles Shanley ready to give this one a boot. He sends this one long, looking for Van Krimpen. Lindley. You throw in for the Saints, as that was a beautiful slide tackle there from Jesse Van Krimpen. Berkland to Fish. Played over to Jed Bowman on the wing. Bowman defended by Curtis. Now into Fish. Holding in the corner. And it will be a corner kick now for the Saints. Heads up play there from both Jed Bowman and Liam Fish. As Jed Bowman will take the corner. Fish. Just under 4 minutes remain. Lamberts. Be a throw-in now. Substitution coming. That'll be Jonah Miller coming in for Carson Dinger. Dinger finally gets a rest. Looking for McNulty. McNulty gives it a boot. Tirso Tuerba comes down with possession. Tuerba will boot this one. Lindley. Throw in now. Lindley loses it. Played in. Header. Pierre shoots. Saved by Tuerba. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remain. Saints lead 1-0. Tuerbo boots this. Van Krimpen, Lambert, Hansen, Fish. Looking for McNulty. Handball called on McNulty. A minute 40 remain. A minute 30. Clock stopped. Tuerba. Hansen. Van Krimpen. To Hansen. Hansen one-on-one with Ferrari. Ferrari dives on it. A minute 15 remains. Bearcats need to push the tempo here. Berkland comes down within the midfield. Ahead. Fish. Chips it ahead. Ferrari. Lambert's the first to it. Give this one a header towards the press box. 30 seconds remain. Lindley throwing in. Camille Vera. Hansen. "19 seconds remain. Bowman. 10 seconds remain. Crossed in. Booted out. And the Saints will take it 1-0 on the goal from Liam Fish. The Saints have secured a home playoff game in the Peach Belt Conference and could potentially win the conference or have a share of the win in the conference if Lander loses in the last 25 minutes of, well, essentially a makeup against Clayton State. The student broadcaster Jordan Fauci. Saints sweep the day, 1-0 win against Lander, and the women with a 6-0 victory just prior. Thank you for tuning in as always. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And October 28th, Friday, Peach Belt Conference comes to St. Augustine. Thank you and have a great night.